Yellow, green, red. Maybe we just need, yeah, dry bone.
You do this thing.
No, we want to go
No,
this
no,
way.
you were going the wrong way.
Sorry, I got turned around. It's hard to see through all this rain.
Yes. And these braziers not nearly as good of a lek as the beacon outside of Ishgard.
Oh man, you can see that thing all the way across the zone. But again, that's the entire point.
Yeah, it really doesn't shock.
Did you see? Wow, Rena, have you found my pretty posy?
Alphic lavender, a fragrant variety of lavender, rare regions of Thanalan. Arid, you say? Really?
Me. Ah, gorgeous. Well done, well done. I know not what in that rotten building carcass, but it does seem for the loveliest damn flowers I've ever laid my eyes on. When it comes to offerings, they say the rarer the flowers, the happier the dance. And absolutely lavender is nothing if not rare. I'll be taking these to transit at a pretty profit when the next burial is held in the village yard.
Okay, and finally, doing something about our business here.
Main story quest.
I'm Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Can you review for us what missing folk he's talking about?
He's talking about how some of the outlying poor folk, basically semi-homeless in the area, have been slowly kind
That's
of
right.
disappearing.
That's right.
And we're starting to get traveling merchants disappearing.
Yeah. And when merchants start disappearing around a merchant city, that's trouble.
Yes. Always trouble.
Minfilia sent word that an adventure fitting your be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. Seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victim safely returned. I am not hearing it through Discord.
I'll let Dave know next time to maybe load it and I'll start it when.
Harrison. No.
Victims, I think we have pretty much because of the weather item.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so I'm taking money.
Show me the money. Okay. Unsolved mystery.
No new bangs that we haven't already taken care of. We're good.
Yeah, nothing local. Unsolved mystery. Isambard of Camp Drybone is seeking help to solve a mystery of missing persons. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hand. The flames burn when they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama La Dama, innocents wishing no more to pay their respects to the dead. Poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area.
Okay, up to the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there.
The muddy, muddy road.
The very muddy road. Okay, our signal's suddenly staying strong, so knock on wood.
And the Discord signal to me is doing a lot better.
Maybe it was Comcast internet weather. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Big suspicious ring. Ripe corpses.
Are you ready to touch the purple ring?
Yes.
You're the tank, you go first.
I didn't even have to touch it.
Wow!
Yep. Now there you go, guys. That was a pair of kind of big.
I want to know how
And
we
hang
fit
on
three
for
whole
when you're
bodies
grabbing
in our
them
pockets.
carefully. Let's not think about that too hard. No,
No?
back to Drybone first.
Oh, so it is correct. I thought you said to deliver to the wheelchair. My bad.
No, deliver to Isambard. We're taking the corpses to Isambard. It was good to see you return. Were you able to... Ripe corpse. This poor soul appears to have been ravaged by an emulga before and sitting to rot for several turns of the sun.
No. Can we have that in our pockets?
Told you, don't think about it.
Oh.
If the body is given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way to the other side. You've done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the emulga? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares.
You mean like the two we killed?
So there were emulga remaining. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional emulga raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Well, apparently he has an idea.
I would like to hear this idea.
What poor people think. Isambard aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. Maybe among them that we find the reasons. Well, forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. Rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you.
Oh yes, that name sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar.
What, Ungust? We're finally out of the rain!
Oh yeah. Who I
No
thought
fire
it was.
Yeah.
in his thuds.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that haircut. And those eyebrows.
Yeah, it's kind of unmistakable.
Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back. What of the seven hells do you want with me now?
We got a note from Istar.
A few words scrawled in code by Isambard of Drybone. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours Isambard. Folk around here is where he's a. He'll turn tail and run if he so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and cooked some hard labor out of them, I did. Anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me. Well, aren't you a big pile of help?
Dude, he was threatening a lady for stealing dodo meat for no good reason. Of course he's
Yeah.
not gonna help. Hello, Mr. Humphrey Baker. Afraid I don't have
Please, miss, just leave me be. Yeah, that went well.
devious derelict.
Complete with alliteration. I have nothing to say but this. Thou take who or whatever's been feeding off.
Oh, I can't exactly blame him on those words.
No.
Petrified pauper.
Ooh, what do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me.
No, we're not going to.
Yeah, he ran off. Back to Ghost. Fall help us, everyone. The only good thing about talking to Ungust is it's out of. Just as I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and on to a better place. This place ain't exactly coasted no soul, if you know what I'm saying.
So helpful. Nah.
I like the bird keep. I'd remind you there's no brawling in the pub, but you don't seem the listening type.
Oh, gee, thanks. Do you think we'd be good listeners with these ears?
Welcome back, Ladunia. Rena, have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected much from Ungust. Yes, you should have. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. Common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use.
I think that's a good idea.
Still no new bangs. A proper burial. Isambard would like you to learn what you can from the clergy. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at the church of Saint Adama Landama. It's a small and humble church, found to the northwest of it. And so long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? Morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to take out a man named Marcus. He tends to the graves of the Lich here. He'll tell you where the body is to be interred.
Yeah, I'm watching the meter just go up and down, up and down, up and down, wise.
That's maybe nothing we have any control over.
It's not so much of a signal as a trampoline.
Yeah. Oh.
Hmm. I am marks, yes. Why? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, man. If you seek a place of burial, then there's an empty grave atop. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Shall we start picking up the side quests?
This will send us back in, but let's go ahead and
Yes, it
unload
will.
this one at the moment. No, not this way.
No, it's not.
This
That is
particular one
here.
always kind of messes me because, there's the entrance. Because the quest marker completely blocks whatever path on my mini-map.
Yeah. A dead body ready for interment. Been seeing a fair number of those of late. Okay. No, that was a quick and easy burial.
It's funny how quick they go if you don't have any pomp and circumstance.
Yeah, well, I'm just amazed that, put them 6 feet under so fast. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? Maybe Sister Urson can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Urson within the church walls.
And we have side quests. What we do?
Okay, then. Off to the side with you.
Ariel?
Dead bodies everywhere. Sister Arel of the Church of Saint Adama Landama has her hands full with the Order's work.
Be welcome to the Church of Saint Adama Landama. I am Sister Ariel. I gathered you on a pilgrimage. You look to be an adventurer. If so, might I impose on you to tend the good charge while you are here with us? The graves here are far outnumbered we who keep them. Alone, we cannot possibly do all that needs to be done. I would see to gathering up old offerings currently lying about outside. I made a note of at least 6 during my last round through the yard. And Father Esmore?
Buzzing at church. Esmore needs an exterminator at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. You have troubled yourself to come. If I might not trouble you a bit further. As you well know, we keep a lich yard here. The scent of death's decay draws blue fly swarm, which are as unclean as they are unwelcome. Slay 5 of these pestilence, and the church will be in your debt. I suppose we can detect. And look, it's dry bone, being dry as a bone.
Okay now.
I was starting to wonder it'd gone past like 12 hours worth of rain.
Yeah, well.
Over here.
There's several around.
job with
With the what?
the Foley.
Yeah.
You were saying?
I was saying something. Blink, blink. Okay, it's for, we took care of the blowflies.
Thank you, friend. If the swarms were to spread their church unchecked, before long we would need to mourn the more. For the time being, at least, the grieving can pray in peace for their dead to cross over safe. Thal bless you. For the time being, grieving can pray in peace for their dead. Money.
Actually, those pants are an upgrade. For me, at least.
No. Pretty good.
Oh, and
Indeed. I'm still a little ways behind.
Ariel? You were able to gather the old offering?
Old offering. This show of respect to the recently deceased is almost as withered as the corpse it now accompanies.
No. Thank you. Would that there be naught else to be done, I must see to the collection of weathered vases, urns, and ewers before long. The dead sleep soundest in the tidy grave. I have no shortage of work to offer, should you care to take it. Speak to me again whenever you feel so compelled.
Do you feel compelled?
I feel compelled.
Lichyard Lilies. Sister IRL has worked willing adventurer once more.
So, you wish to honor the dead once more? Excellent. Make an offering of those Mamiya lilies at some of the suckling graves in the Lichyard. The poor souls died alone, you see, with no one left to grieve for them. There are 5 such graves scattered about the Lichyard that would have you tend to. And remember, friend, mind your surroundings and pay proper respect to each bundle of lilies. You're all they have.
And Eorzea. Honoring the dead. Edward wants to make a tombstone for his late sister. You're one of them venturer folk, ain't you? I'd be much obliged for a little help. I'd like to make a tombstone for my kid sister what passed, you see. But I ain't got the gil to get it done. I hear there's nice rocks for the taking aways from here, but I ain't old enough to fend off no wild beasts or such. I was hoping for a bit of cloud marble. She would have really liked that. Crops right up out of the ground to the east of here. If you could find a bit and see it to Brother Is, me and my sis would be ever so grateful.
I think we can do this thing. You at least have a real excuse of why you don't want to stray beyond the Lichyard.
Yeah. Mamiya lilies. Bouquets such as these are oft used as offerings to the dead.
Some of these graves have seen better days.
Yeah.
rock wall.
Mm.
Okay, let's see what we can do about that clock.
Yeah. 10 or so.
We have to get a little farther in the main store class. We're actually a
Well,
level
yeah.
to get them for writing. We just don't
Oh, okay.
have the unlock for them because everything's behind an unlock.
Well, yeah. Well, ain't that glowing? That seems pretty off.
Hare? Once more, you have my thanks. No doubt the souls of the departed can take some small comfort in the care that you have shown their graves. In days long goodbye, the lich yard was a small, humble plot. But that all changed after the calamity. The dead grew in number, and so the yard grew with them. It is still simple, despite its size. Of course, that's the self-same simplicity that keeps it from becoming more of a priority for the Order. We can ill afford to assign adequate. We can ill afford to assign adequate numbers to its keeping, just as we cannot change the poor we cannot charge the poor to bury or be buried. Yet that does not stop the many. Sorry. That does not stop the many who come calling to see their dead blessed here. The few of us who tend the yard haven't the time to see the offerings our piety demands. The simple graves you visited belong to those who died alone. Let us pray the sweet fragrance you delivered grants some modicum of relief for their lonely solitude, even for if a short while.
She said she'd always have more things for she's out.
I know. She's lagging.
Have you business here again, friend? Cloud marble, a pure white stone sometimes used for lich stones. Have you business here again? Cloud marble, to make into a tombstone for Edward's sister? That boy is nothing if not trouble. It was all I could do to convince him not to go looking for stone on his own. Still, I suppose it cannot be helped, and losing a loved one is never easy. Thank you for your part in this. I will see the marble is used as Edward wishes. Checking. Right. Gods, you ventures sure are kindful. Now all I need is coin for the. I'm gonna stay on here at the church for a bit and help out. Wouldn't be right to leave everything up to someone else. It'll mean more to my sis if I can on. Brother Ismore and Sister Ariel are good folk, too. They say I don't need no guild to bury my sis here, but I know how. It'll take coin to send her over to Thal proper.
He means well. And there's
There. A little late, but yes. And a
oh, that's
quick
a good name for
check
a chocobo.
around.
Talon.
Okay. And a quick look around says no new quests.
We're back on the main story. Dun dun dun. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambald next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants? Is it true It is true I am closer to the people than any other of our order. I confided them, and they me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Paul, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn of anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marks would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marks, and soon. So Thancred's been here.
Yes, he has.
And talk to Marks.
Yep, I kind of remember part of this bit of story.
And back to Isambard.
We're taking the quest to Isambard?
Quit that.
Why?
Another crop chocobo. Kind of. Sort of.
Yeah.
Isambard.
And your wolf pup needs to look out. He's outnumbered.
Oh no. He's going to get attacked by all the coral kitties.
Probably. Thank you, Ladonia. Irena, burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is astray. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you?
Oh, hello, Thancred.
A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you for learning what has become of these missing persons. I, too, spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those nearest to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister Orson herself? Orson! She couldn't! Even the most beautiful roses have. And you would be wise to keep an eye on this. Still, the Lich Keeper Marks. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Nah, just your imagination, Thancred.
I'm going to money. We have a new side quest.
But of course we do.
I see
It's re-equipping time.
Ooh, boy.
I have got to do something about my inventory. It is getting really chunky.
But up yeah.
Not quite working for me. Okay.
A little on the dumpy side.
Yeah.
And no high heels. How are you running, girl? You're not good.
If you take a look, there are heels, just not
Not the right heels.
not high enough. I am not well heeled. Staking claims. Caitlin of Camp Drybone looks like a woman in need of meat.
It's you again. And what impeccable timing. You needn't worry. I'm not going to ask you to put down any more mongrels on my dead fiance's behalf. My fiance is survived by a brother, though. He puts up at the Golden Bazaar and he's asked that I bring him a load of tuku meat. I'd see to it myself, but as you well know, I must stay here to save adventures on mongrel hunts until every last one of the bloody beasts in the Eorzea is dead. Hopefully she does her purpose in life.
Mm-hmm.
So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is, would you care to sell some tukus and obtain 5 cups of their meat? Once you have enough, please deliver them to my late fiance's brother, Vinegar, at the Golden Bazaar.
Well, Baron, yes, it is Tuku Tuesday.
No, it's Tuku Tuesday. They're pride.
Well, okay, fine.
Actually, I think you send those up to the Golden Bazaar.
For the children. Isambard is concerned about questions surrounding Sister Orson's integrity. Sister Orson, it cannot be. No, she is one to travel to the Golden Bazaar, and it's not uncommon to see her speaking to... But no, could not be she, could it? I grow wary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Ladonia, Rena, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities.
Chocobo head. So stylish.
Mm-hmm.
First, we must slay some tukus. There we go.
I think they were objecting to us taking their meat.
Well, yeah.
I tried to ask nicely.
we totally need a tuku-tuku truck. And we're not going to forget talking to the Chocobo Chief.
Not this week.
Oh, look, side quest.
Mm-hmm. Vinegar first.
Sure.
Nope. Okay. Finish off the side quest we're on.
You know, he's
Where
just gonna
is
hit
that?
us more.
Yeah, well. Where is that damn tuku meat, I ask you? Won't be long before my patrons arrive.
It's actually right here.
Fresh tuku meat. Since the calamity, the popularity of meat is to Dalamud-sized proportions.
Ow!
Ah, dry bone. Yes, dry bone.
It's raining again. How nice.
Raining and dry bone.
Caitlin sent you. Excellent. This is more than enough tuku meat. Some miners have come to stay at the bazaar while the area for mithril deposit. I value quantity over quality, so I'll be serving them a feast of this poor meat. By the by, please don't tell me Caitlin is still standing in that same spot in Dry Bone, sending adventurers out to slay mongrels. Okay,
Unfortunately,
I won't tell you. She'll do it instead.
Yeah, well.
I told her no number of mongrel pelts or heads will bring my brother back to us. I've moved on with my life. Past time she did the same. Don't count on it happening any expansion soon. Now hiring. Vinegar of the Golden Bazaar needs help finding help. How the hells can you be wandering about with aught to do? There's opportunity here at the Golden Bazaar. I speak of the massive mithril deposit, of course. The miners I fed before are only the beginning. More and more of them will flock here in the coming week, my words. And here I thought he saw an opportunity to sell umbrellas.
Mm-hmm.
Until now, we've been nothing more than a small settlement. But now the sky is the limit. An end for the mithril miners to come to would be worth a fortune, mark my words. And I mean for that fortune to be mine. The problem I've had is that I need bodies to help me build the inn, but I can't seem to find any who are willing. Too busy mining mithril. I've drawn up these hiring notices, hoping that they might help. Would you mind helping me get started by posting 5 of them up in prime location? Impish implications. Ululo of the Golden Bazaar wants the vandal terrorizing her dig site to be put down.
I thought the miners were hard and rugged souls. I had no idea that they could be so crazy. You look like someone who can handle yourself. I'm here to kill some pests for a lava hell and lady. I'm supposed to be leading a dig amongst the ruins this year's mithril deposit. But once the miners I hired saw the regular camps in the area, they all turned tail and fled. Play some of the bloody buggers for me, will you? 4 dead and to keep the others away, and put the miners' minds to the sea.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Speak up, speak comment.
Yeah. This is a prime location. Okay then, well, I suppose any wall in a storm. I was halfway through saying that when I realized the pun and said, yep, going with it. Hiring notice. The parchment reads, skilled carpenters sought to aid in the construction of a new inn. Fair wages promised. Workers must bring own tools.
That's the one. And this looks like a good one.
And this This is a nice prime location. Out of the way. And a nice prime location over here. Now partially obscured by a bush.
Just like a stop sign.
Okay, that's cruel. Here we go. People sit down to eat, they'll be forced to read the notice. Or at least half of them will.
Actually, 2/3.
Oh, yeah. Only one seat on the other side. And of course, near the entry here.
Let's go kill some. Oh, wait. Got another. Yeah, we go back to the vinegar.
Yeah. You've posted all 5. You're a 12 cent. But I truly don't want to let this chance pass by. Here, take 5 more hiring notices and see them straight to the hands of whatever folk you see loitering about.
Wow, he's desperate.
Yeah.
Or murder.
How bored is he? Bored enough to stand still while I pitch this at him.
Apparently.
I'm bored. How do I bored? Is there no work to be had in this God's first taking place? Well, hiring notice. Parchment reads, skilled carpenters sought to aid in the construction of a new inn. Fair work is promised. Workers must bring own tools. I don't suppose you have any tools. Vinegar is looking for able bodies, is he? I've done some woodworking in my day. Might be as he'll have some use for me.
Hey, that sounds actually promising.
Yeah, not that he's actually going to bother going anywhere. He's too bored to move.
Hardened miner.
No, I don't have a moment to talk about... Wait, what's this then? Hiring hands to build a new inn. Well, that's bloody welcome news. I came here after hearing there might be mithril in... But the inn's all full and I've been living out of a tent. Suppose I could lend a hand building inns until I start digging mines. Use your pickaxe as a hammer.
Some big famous. Shouldn't that be rain drenched, maybe?
Yeah, well...
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? More official work at ya. Vinegar needs some work done, does he? See more miners in the bazaar place. I reckon that's got something to do with it. Rumor has it there's
Everything.
mithril in the ground around here. Wonder if there's any truth to it.
As I recall, yes, it's quite true. We're not far from one of the primary mithril fields when you're a miner.
Loose-tongued madam. What is it now? Letters. I never learned them. Can't you just read it to me?
You work and build.
Vinegar is building a new inn? No doubt to accommodate all the new people coming to the bazaar in these days. Taking advantage of the new foot traffic is a right fine idea. Oh, I have no intention of helping Vinegar, of course. But perhaps there's even greater profit to be had in stocking up on the food stores.
Hold on.
Yeah. Early miner.
You have work? Yes. Yes, we do. Carpenters. Thank the gods. I was afraid there would be naught but mining job. It is my vocation, to be sure, but a man needs some variety now and then. I'll go have myself a word with this vinegar fellow.
Wow, he actually did a good job hunt for him. More people interested than not. That's a good day's work. You better pay us a good deal.
Well done. Thanks to you, I have a feeling I'll have the hands I need to see my inn built. I was in a dark place after my brother died, but now I'm going to breathe life back into this bazaar. You do such thing. Speaking of which, we have a new quest. There's mithril in them thar hill. Vinegar has another task that need to be done. There's work to be done. You haven't let me down so far. Don't start now. A miner recently come from Amagine Stone Eastern Ruins. I have a mind to give him 5 slabs of cloud marble from the Invisible City, and I need you to get them. Showing these to him would nigh guarantee a continued influx of miners to the bazaar.
That's our code for that. Oh, we have to collect cloud marble first. Not quite.
Yeah.
But getting close. Okay, little imp. Where are you? I have found the stabby.
Now there's the ruins.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
and
place.
yeah, you didn't realize that's where it is?
Yeah, I know. Keep seeing how much the carpet is environment.
Yeah, this is actually one of the tougher places to go in the world at this point.
Well, we are over level, so that's gonna help a lot. But
Yeah, but I can remember having trouble with this place before.
if you're at level, this place is just murderous.
And of course, solo. Solo doesn't help. Of course, a lot of it tends to be range. Like nobles, they're all spellcasters. Main rotting corpses aren't too bad because you go up, you start attacking one of them, that's fine. And then, a couple of nobles add in, and suddenly you're getting spells from halfway across the square. And that's one of the things that makes this place stiff. Ask me how I learned that lesson. Actually, don't.
Okay, we got all the cloud marble. We just need a couple more inches. They're being inches.
Is it ever daylight here? Is it ever daylight here?
Yes. You missed the daylight.
Yeah.
It's dry bone and it's raining because it's dry bone.
It has 2 modes.
That's cold iron.
Very, very dry and very, very wet.
Okay. Time to head down.
And tonight has been mostly wet mode. But we did have a few hours of slight baking dry heat.
Oh no! Dogs are attacking!
Indeed.
You better take care of
There's quite a crowd, that's for sure. Bizarre Blood Triangle. Unit of altering ways Golden Bazaar in search of slaves and plots.
You get that side, look at the other side. Because if they break through, we kind of lose some of our quest givers.
Yeah. aid the brass blades, sticking in the hamlet and sending off the attack. Oh yeah. Now this is a level 17, so we're kind of on the upper edge before they set you down. And of course it's a bunch of them, so they're lower level speeches. So we are 6 level over these guys.
Yay, we saved the town.
Mm-hmm. And of course, it's one of those fates where there's guards to help out.
Lulu, your adventures never cease to prove your worth. Now I can get these coward miners back to doing the only thing they're good for. Dig in. The mithril veins are still no more than rumors, but if every miner flees at the slightest sign of danger, we'll never know for sure. I may need to hire you on a regular basis to call the bloody imps. I fear it will be quite some time yet before proper mining can be done.
No, that's what I'm currently using. And I'm not sure what my current thaumaturge is. I think it is.
I'm gonna take the money. When in doubt, take the money.
Yeah, well.
Especially a lot of those are craftable, so we can effectively just go to market boards, buy them, and leave.
Yeah. And I do have a stagboard staff, so yep.
An egger?
Have you gotten all the cloud marble samples I need? Cloud marble. Pure white stone, sometimes used for lich stones. Heard about that. So this is the cloud marble I've heard so much. Gods, look at the glimmer in this stone. I must admit I'd never seen it for myself. I don't tell of it. I see now why the mithril have written. Now you listen to me, you bloody rock. The Golden Bazaar is counting on you. If this talk of mithril turns out to be a farce, I swear by the 12, I'll dig up every last pebble of you myself, grind you to powder, and sell you to the chocobo stables to stop up piss and rainy shite. Well, sorry about that. It's just that ever since the war saw the road to Alamigo cut off, the bazaar has fallen on tough time. It's a waypoint choked off from its way, and is now little more than a point. But I will not let it be so. I'm going to make the Golden Bazaar golden once more. From there, I'll become one of the richest men in Thadalin. Then I'll finally be able to give Caitlin the life those mongrels stole from her. She's held on to the memory of my brother for so long, she's become blind to the people who care for her. People like, well, I suppose you could keep that last bit from Caitlin, could you?
I'm going for the money.
No, really? You never do that.
Lulu?
Okay. Purging the Earth. Lululu of the Golden Bazaar once more seeks an adventurer to kill beasts that vex her.
It seems the 12 are intent on plaguing me of all my days. Before with ants, and now with the earth sprite.
Oh yeah, there's sprites out there.
I ordered a haul of digging tools from a merchant to the north. He was headed down from the Black Shroud when the earth sprite overtook him. Let's try that again. He was headed down from the Black Shroud when the earth sprite overtook him. Luckily, he was able to escape and have dry bones with his life. I need you to make that road safe, friends. Put down 3 of these earth sprites to keep the others at bay and ease the minds of any traveling merchants. Once the deed is done, find the merchant Maki at Camp Drybone and tell him to bring his Paul the rest of the way here.
That.
Hello, Minishiro! And we're back on the story.
Please help. Sister Urson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Fall and the Order and the others. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Yeah, no one should be out in weather like this.
Including us?
Yeah.
Read for you in the rain.
Oh dear, she looks to be in trouble. You can tell by the purple ring.
Wow, I don't even need to get in before they start causing problems. Ah, the bombs. And they're not even dapper zombies.
You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived. It's my gratitude to yours is yet again. Ghost of the child? Yes, well, I was able to find a walk my feet. The ring given me from my mother was past. It was sweet. I will give you that.
Okay. What about the one quest that's going at... Yeah. Which are right here. Okay. They're elementals. They're all arranged. Even the earth ones.
Oh, look!
Okay. He was feeling left out. I think they all do. The sun's coming out proper.
Yeah?
And Drybone's other mode.
Not
Hot,
a
dry,
cloud
and
in the
dusty.
sky.
Hot, dry, and dusty. I mean, look at all the dust you're kicking up behind you.
Yeah. Oh, here's who you're marking.
You fought off the sprites. God's bless you for that, stranger. Lulu will have her tools. I fled out here for fear I lied, but I've come to regret that. Have you taken a look about? There are bodies littering the ground. Dead bodies! I have no desire to stay here any longer than I must. Once I see to it my bird's fit for travel, I'll be making for the Golden Bazaar.
And I already have those daggers, and
We
I have...
can't even take the money. What is wrong with these people?
There's no luggage.
Sister Arson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. God's forfend! I will secure a room at the inn for her should she... Searching for the mementos of orphans? And risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Tancred would have us believe.
No, I'm keeping with these boots. I like these heels.
These
They look
probably
good
won't
on
be
ya.
any better for heels, but they are 5 levels better.
Oh.
Yeah, they're even lower.
Yeah, you're gonna be hurting with your feet for the rest of a week, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a flatfoot. Amalja, wrong place. Isambard seems to have a message for you from Tancred. I am well glad I reserved that inn. It seems she received greater injuries from she initially let off. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Tancred came looking for you once more. We've been here for the last 5 minutes. What are you talking about? He left word that he will be awaiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence for disappearances.
Ooh. Didn't realize we were that close. I don't know if we can do this in 5 minutes.
Probably not.
Because you know what this is leading to.
Halatali.
No.
No?
We'll have to save it for next week.
Well, no doubt.
I think we should actually, like, take a chocobo, or why don't we rest here at the end?
I was gonna say, there's gotta be some...
I was just wondering if you needed, like, a glamour plate, which you have to be in the main city for.
We'll see.
Ooh, look! Fruit!
So actually, yeah, I should be switching to that, but hey.
Well, thank you all. Next week, we will be hitting a major plot point, which I don't want to
yes.
spoil. This will
Same
be-
bun time, same bun girls.
And of course, next week is also on our dungeon dive. We will be
Climb.
floor 81. Hello, Mr. Chocobo. It's so nice to have shade, kinda. Please don't poop in my general direction. So hopefully come join us and see how badly we face plant, or not face plant.
I will be happy if we last 5 minutes. Because we've had trouble with that before.
Yes, we have. Hopefully, next week's, excuse me.
Excuse you.
Hopefully next week's stream will be a little more stable. It does look like it's stabled out as the evening went on. Knock on wood.
Very good.
But it is that time. You all be safe. Good night. Be well. It was great seeing you all.
Everyone, it's been great having you along. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a very good week.
Indeed.